The Magnificent Seven is one of Hollywood's most iconic westerns, with its legendary cast of characters forever etched in cinematic history. However, behind the heroics and action lay the untold stories of the actors who brought these unforgettable roles to life. Many of these beloved stars who captured our hearts with their performances met untimely and tragic ends. From battle with illness to sudden accidents, their lives were marked by struggles that were often overshadowed by their on-screen personas. Let's take a moment to honor the legacy of these stars and reflect on the lasting impact they left behind. Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen, born on March the 24th, 1930, in Indiana, USA, is remembered for his iconic portrayal of Vin Tanner in the 1960 classic The Magnificent Seven. McQueen's role as Tanner, a sharpshooting anti-hero with a silent demeanor, left a lasting impact on audiences. His performance, filled with intensity and understated cool, made Tanner one of the standout characters in the film, earning McQueen recognition as one of Hollywood's greatest leading men. Before The Magnificent Seven, McQueen's career had already shown promise with his early television work. His breakout film role came in The Great Escape, 1963, where he played Captain Virgil Hiltz, a role that cemented his status as a star. McQueen's career skyrocketed with later hits like Bullet, 1968, The Getaway, 1972, and Papillon, 1973. Known for performing many of his own stunts, McQueen became synonymous with rebellious anti-heroes and action-packed roles, earning him the title the King of Cool. McQueen was married 3 times. His first wife, Neely Adams, whom he married in 1956, had 2 children, including actor Chad McQueen. McQueen's second marriage to Ally McGraw ended in 1978, while his third wife, Barbara Minty, was with him until his death. In 1979, McQueen was diagnosed with malignant pleural mesothelioma, a cancer often caused by asbestos exposure. He sought alternative treatments in Mexico, but passed away on November 7, 1980, at the age of 50. His death was a tragic end to a legendary career, and he was cremated, with his ashes scattered in the Pacific Ocean. Yul Brynner, born on July 11, 1920, in Vladivostok, Russia, is best remembered for his iconic role as Chris Larabee Adams in The Magnificent Seven. As the cool-headed, authoritative leader of the Seven Gunmen, Brynner's portrayal of Chris left a lasting impact. His commanding presence, sharp gaze, and shaved head became synonymous with strength, leadership, and stoicism, making him an unforgettable figure in Western cinema. Before The Magnificent Seven, Brynner had already earned fame for his role as King Mongkut in the Broadway musical The King and I, 1951. His performance earned him a Tony Award, and the subsequent film adaptation in 1956 earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor. His stage and film career flourished with roles in The Ten Commandments, 1956, The Brothers Karamazov, 1958, and Anastasia, 1956, showcasing his range as an actor. Brynner's personal life was complex, with 4 marriages, including his long-term relationship with actress Jacqueline Dews. He had 3 biological children and 2 adopted children. In 1983, Brynner was diagnosed with lung cancer, which ultimately led to his death on October 10, 1985, at the age of 65. He passed away in Paris, France, and his ashes were interred at an Orthodox monastery in France. Jim Davis, born Marlon Davis on August 26, 1909, in Edgerton, Missouri, played the gunman at Boot Hill in The Magnificent Seven. His role, though brief, added to the rich tapestry of characters that made the film a Western classic. As one of the many supporting characters, Davis contributed to the intense and often brutal atmosphere of the film. Before The Magnificent Seven, Davis had an extensive career in Hollywood, particularly in Westerns, where he became a well-known face. He starred in films like The Big Sky, 1952, Timberjack, 1955, and Alias Jesse James, 1959, all of which solidified his place as a staple in the genre. Davis was also a regular on television, appearing in shows like Gunsmoke, Bonanza, and Death Valley Days. His most iconic television role was as Jock Ewing in the long-running soap opera Dallas. Davis was married to Blanche Hammerer in 1949 and they had one daughter, Tara Diane. Tragically, Tara died in a car accident at the young age of 17, which deeply affected Davis and his wife. Jim Davis passed away on April 26, 1981, at the age of 71, after battling multiple myeloma, a rare form of blood cancer. He died at his home in Northridge, California, and was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park. James Coburn. James Coburn, born on August 31, 1928, in Laurel, Nebraska, is best known for his role as Britt in The Magnificent Seven. As Britt, Coburn portrayed a quiet, knife-wielding gunslinger with extraordinary speed and skill. The character's standout moment comes when he defeats an armed opponent using only his knife, a scene that became iconic in Western cinema. Coburn's portrayal of Britt exemplified his ability to create a character with minimal words but maximum impact, establishing him as one of the most memorable gunfighters in the film. Before The Magnificent Seven, Coburn had a varied career in both television and film. His big break came with the role of the mysterious and calm Ghost of Speed gunslinger in the film. Following the success of The Magnificent Seven, Coburn starred in The Great Escape, 1963, Our Man Flint, 1966, and Pat Garrett in Billy the Kid, 1973. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Coburn became known for his tough guy persona, appearing in a wide range of action films. Coburn's career included an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Affliction, 1997. Coburn married twice, first to Beverly Kelly, with whom he had 2 children. He later married actress Paula Murad in 1993. After a career spanning more than 50 years, Coburn passed away from a heart attack on November 18, 2002, at the age of 74. He died at his home in Beverly Hills, California, and was buried at sea following his wishes. Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson, born on November 3, 1921, in Ehrenfeld, Pennsylvania, is best known for his role as Bernardo O'Reilly in The Magnificent Seven. Bronson portrayed a Mexican-Irish sharpshooter, one of the 7 gunmen hired to protect a Mexican village from bandits. As O'Reilly, he showcased a quiet, no-nonsense demeanor, becoming one of the film's most beloved characters. His portrayal was marked by stoicism and skill, traits that would define his career. Before The Magnificent Seven, Bronson had a modest career in Hollywood. He served in World War II, earning a Purple Heart for his combat service, before transitioning into acting. His breakout role came in The Great Escape, 1963, and he continued to star in several major films such as Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, and Death Wish, 1974. His role in Death Wish solidified his status as a tough guy actor and made him a cultural icon. Bronson was married twice, first to actress Harriet Tendler, with whom he had 2 children, and later to actress Jill Ireland, with whom he had a daughter, Katrina Holden Bronson. His life was marked by the deep love he shared with Ireland, who passed away from cancer in 1990. Charles Bronson died on August 30, 2003, at the age of 81, from respiratory failure due to metastatic lung cancer. He passed away at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, California, and was buried in Brownsville Cemetery in West Windsor, Vermont. Wit Bissell. Wit Bissell, born on October 25, 1909, in New York City, played the minor yet memorable role of Chamley the Undertaker in The Magnificent Seven. Though his character's role in the film was brief, Bissell's presence added depth to the film's portrayal of the Western frontier, reflecting the harsh and often indifferent nature of the Old West. His portrayal of Chamley stood out due to its understated yet significant contribution to the film's atmosphere. Before The Magnificent Seven, Bissell had a long and varied career in film and television. Known for his ability to play both authoritative figures and quirky supporting roles, he appeared in a wide range of films, including Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1956, Creature from the Black Lagoon, 1954, and I Was a Teenage Werewolf, 1957. His extensive television work included guest roles in series like Star Trek, The Twilight Zone, and The Time Tunnel. Bissell's versatility made him a beloved character actor in Hollywood. Bissell was married 3 times and had 3 daughters, Kathy Marden, Victoria Brown, and Amanda Whiteley. He passed away on March 5, 1996, at the age of 86 due to complications from Parkinson's disease at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills, California. He was interred at the Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles. Rosenda Monteros, born on August 31, 1935, in Veracruz, Mexico, is best known for her role as Petra in The Magnificent Seven. Monteros portrayed Petra, a strong and resilient village girl who plays a pivotal role in the film's emotional narrative. Her character, though not one of the seven heroes, left a lasting impact through her presence and the quiet strength she demonstrated, contributing to the film's portrayal of courage amidst adversity. Before The Magnificent Seven, Monteros had a successful career in Mexican cinema. She appeared in a range of films, including Nazarene, 1959, El Esqueleto de la Señora Morales, and She, 1965. Monteros was well regarded for her ability to portray complex characters, balancing strength with vulnerability, making her a standout in both her native Mexico and internationally. Monteros was recognized for her achievements in the theater, earning accolades from the Mexican Society of Theater Critics for her extensive work in stage productions, appearing in over 260 plays throughout her career. She was married to director Julio Bracho from 1955 to 1957. Rosenda Monteros passed away on December 29, 2018, at the age of 83, in Mexico City due to age-related health complications. Her legacy continues to influence the world of cinema and theater. Eli Wallak, born on December 7, 1915, in Brooklyn, New York, is best known for his role as Calvera, the charismatic and ruthless bandit leader in The Magnificent Seven. As Calvera, Wallach portrayed a menacing antagonist who, despite his villainous actions, captivated audiences with his complex personality and commanding presence. Wallach's performance added depth to the film, making him one of the most memorable figures in the Western genre. Before The Magnificent Seven, Wallach had a prolific career in both theater and film. His film debut came with Baby Doll, 1956, where his performance earned him a BAFTA Award for Most Promising Newcomer. Wallach went on to star in numerous successful films, including The Good, The Bad, and the Ugly, 1966, where he portrayed Tuco, and The Misfits, 1961, alongside Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable. Wallach was also an accomplished stage actor and was a founding member of the Actors Studio. Wallach was married to actress Ann Jackson in 1948, and they had 3 children, Peter, Catherine, and Roberta. Eli Wallak passed away on June 24, 2014, at the age of 98 due to natural causes. He died at his home in New York City. Wallach's career spanned over 6 decades, and he is remembered as one of the greatest character actors in film history. Brad Dexter. Brad Dexter, born on April 9, 1917, in Goldfield, Nevada, is best remembered for his role as Harry Luck in the 1960 film The Magnificent Seven. In this classic Western, Dexter played the character of Harry Luck, one of the 7 gunmen who are hired to protect a Mexican village from bandits. Harry Luck, driven by the allure of gold, brought a touch of humor and opportunism to the film, contrasting with the more serious and morally driven characters of the group. Before The Magnificent Seven, Dexter had already established himself in Hollywood. His career began in the late 1940s with early roles in films such as The Asphalt Jungle, 1950, and Run Silent, Run Deep, 1958. Dexter's rugged charm and strong screen presence made him a popular choice for action roles, particularly in films that required him to portray tough, determined characters. He also had a notable collaboration with Frank Sinatra in films like None But the Brave, 1965. Dexter was married 3 times, first to singer Peggy Lee, then to Mary Bogdanovich, and later to June Dyer. He had a stepson and 3 grandchildren. Brad Dexter passed away on December 12, 2002, at the age of 85, from complications related to emphysema. He died in Rancho Mirage, California, and was buried at Desert Memorial Park in Cathedral City. Horst Buchholtz. Horst Buchholtz, born on December 4, 1933 in Berlin, Germany, is best known for his role as Chico, the young and eager gunslinger, in The Magnificent Seven. Chico, one of the seven hired to protect a Mexican village, was driven by a desire to prove his worth and gain recognition, a trait that Buchholz portrayed with a mix of youthful enthusiasm and vulnerability. His performance in The Magnificent Seven made him one of the standout characters in the film. Before The Magnificent Seven, Buchholz had already made a name for himself in German cinema. He was widely recognized for his role in Die Halbstarken, 1956, which earned him the moniker the German James Dean. His early success in Germany led to international roles, including Tiger Bay, 1959, and 1, 2, 3, 1961, directed by Billy Wilder. His career continued to flourish through the 1960s and beyond, with his later work in Life is Beautiful, 1997, gaining critical acclaim. Buchholz was married to French actress Miriam Bru in 1958, and they had 2 children. In 2000, he publicly acknowledged his bisexuality, a detail he had kept private for much of his life. Horst Buchholz passed away on March 3, 2003, at the age of 69, from complications following surgery for a hip fracture. He died in Berlin and was buried at the Friedhof Heerstrasse in the city, where his grave was later honored by the city of Berlin. Robert Vaughn, born on November 22, 1932, in New York City, is best remembered for his portrayal of Lee in The Magnificent Seven. Vaughn's character, a hesitant and anxious gunman, adds complexity to the group of heroes hired to defend a Mexican village from bandits. Lee's reluctance to fight, stemming from his inner struggles and past traumas, is a stark contrast to the more confident characters around him. Vaughn's portrayal of Lee showcased his range, blending vulnerability with strength, which made him one of the most memorable characters in the film. Before The Magnificent Seven, Vaughn had already established himself in Hollywood, receiving an Academy Award nomination for his performance in The Young Philadelphians, 1959. However, it was his role as Napoleon Solo in the hit television series The Man from Untold, 1964 to 1968, that catapulted him to fame. His film career continued with notable roles in Bullitt, 1968, and Superman 3, 1983, among others. Vaughn married actress Linda Staub in 1974, and the couple had 2 children, Cassidy and Caitlin. Aside from his acting career, Vaughn was known for his political activism, advocating for liberal causes and opposing the Vietnam War. He earned a Ph.D. in communications from the University of Southern California in 1970. Robert Vaughn passed away on November 11, 2016, at the age of 83 after a battle with acute leukemia. He died in Ridgefield, Connecticut. Victor French, born on December 4, 1934, in Los Angeles, California, made his film debut with a small, uncredited role as the front office clerk in The Magnificent Seven. Though his appearance in the film was brief, it marked the beginning of a long and successful career in both film and television. French later became widely known for his roles in Little House on the Prairie as Isaiah Edwards, a kind-hearted farmer, and in Highway to Heaven as Mark Gordon, both alongside his close friend Michael Landon. These performances made him a beloved figure in American households. Before becoming a household name, French had numerous television appearances, particularly in westerns like Gunsmoke and Bonanza, where he typically played tough or villainous characters. He also appeared in films such as Charo, 1969, which starred Elvis Presley. Over time, French transitioned into more heartfelt roles, further solidifying his career in television. Victor French married twice and had 3 children. He was heavily involved in his community, frequently contributing to charitable causes. Victor French passed away on June 15, 1989, at the age of 54. His death was attributed to lung cancer, a disease he battled after years of smoking. He died at Sherman Oaks Community Hospital in Los Angeles, California, and was remembered fondly by fans and colleagues alike for his contributions to television. As we remember these 15 talented actors, their contributions to The Magnificent Seven and the entertainment world live on. Their legacies, both on and off screen, continue to inspire. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep their stories alive. Share your favorite memories of these iconic stars.